Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between UConn and Winnipeg. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Joe Random is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. At the plate, Sandy Leon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Colon pauses. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Floyd is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Elias Diaz set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And a self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. Efren Navarro steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Down the third baseline. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stepping in, Francisco Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Adam Moore steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Brian Anderson stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. 3 runs already home here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A weak chopper up the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. There you see Asdrubal Cabrera loosening up as he'll start us out in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Batting second,
Neil Walker steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Center fielder
Yoenis Cespedes takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
batting fourth.
Lucas Duda settles into the box for his first chance. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the double steal is on here. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And both runners are off again. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Cliff Floyd comes forward with two men in scoring position, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here.
Yeah, guys, a really big opportunity here to get his guys right back in this one.
Leon in foul ground, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Sean Nolan makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Cologne's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Lagares to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Joe Random will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. A line drive over the head of Cabrera and on into left center for a base hit. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Drilled to first. Duda's up with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder
at the plate, Jesus Sucre. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. David Wright strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, David Wright.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Juan Lagares ready to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple. Travis d'Arnaud stands in for the first time.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Nolan has a play, 2 down. Bartolo Colon stands in.
Batting ninth, catcher, Bartolo Colon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Elias Diaz is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Colon sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit in the air to right field. Lagares moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Efren Navarro stands in following an RBI single his first time through. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Hot shot to third. Gloved by right. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
27, Francisco Pena.
Francisco Pena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning as Drupal Cabrera as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Look out, 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Leon scoops it up, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Neil Walker steps in now.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He singled his last time up. Now both runners are breaking. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now the runners take off again. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lucas Duda is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Cliff Floyd has a chance here to put his guys right back in this one. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, the ball deep into the gap could tie it, and of course a long ball would flip this script entirely.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss now as Floyd finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Sucre has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 5.
David Wright comes forward with the bases full and a great opportunity to get his club right back in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, this is in the air to left center field and deep. Can they run this one down? I don't think so. It's going to land beyond him for extra bases. 2-run score. And a relay to the plate, but not in time, and 3-run score. Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the...
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Adam Moore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Floyd is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball right down Hegenberger. It's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Sean Nolan is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Lagares. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bartolo Colon is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Sucre is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The shortstop, number 13.
As Dribble Cabrera steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pena giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Neil Walker will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Cespedes.
Lifted in the air out to left. Diaz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Joe Random heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the throw in gets away from him. Sandy Leon will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, Right fielder.
Jesus Sucre is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Floyd is in pursuit. A quick out number one. So stepping in, Elias Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Trying to hold the lead. Well hit to right, but foul. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Floyd has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Now batting,
Francisco Pena digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, this is pretty strange, guys. He's thrown a first pitch strike to every batter he's faced, and yet he's
gone.
now batting.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 7-4. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Lucas Duda comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Cliff Floyd will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Diaz comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 5.
David Wright will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Way to get dirty. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. First offering on its way. And there goes Wright. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now both runners on the move. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sucre sprinting after it, and foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the runners again are off here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count now. Not with the base open.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brian Anderson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Addison Reed will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Brian Anderson will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. The pitcher, Sean Nolan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Spin throw, but a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
The batter,
Joe Random steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Sandy Leon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And there's ball one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. James Loney is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Sucre is underneath this one. Oh, and he botches it. Neil Walker digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Runner's on his way to third. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moving under it, Pena. 2 gone. Yoenis Cespedes gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. High pop-up. Random is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Number 51 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 51.
Jesus Sucre will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Right fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Cliff Floyd will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Squares around and drops down a good one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. David Wright ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And this is dropped at third base. Juan Lagares has the bases loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to chip away at that 3-run deficit they're working with right now.
And it's all right there for him. A lot of pressure on this at-bat on both sides, but you got to love the drama if you're watching.
1-0 pitch. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sucre has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving.
But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So striding in, number 51, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the leading off the inning, Francisco Pena, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Adam Moore gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Brian Anderson will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Brian Anderson.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. A tag from right, and he is out at third base. Jesus Montero will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Tyler Olson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now batting, Neil Walker. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And he loses the handle on the transfer, and that's going to allow the inning to continue.
First baseman
Lucas Duda steps into the box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Cliff Floyd steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit out towards second. Moore is right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Joe Random, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Swing and a liner. Foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Third baseman number 3.
Sandy Leon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2 and 2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Jesus Sucre is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Cespedes, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The left fielder number 30.
Elias Diaz takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Efren Navarro gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 33 will come in and pitch now.
Number 33.
Leading off the inning, David Wright, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th.
Ground ball right side. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Jorge Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Squares around and drops down a good one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Travis d'Arnaud struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 51.
Michael Conforto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Michael Conforto.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Hard hit ball to second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty Baseball between UConn and Winnipeg. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Conforto on the move. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in, Sandy Leon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there at the knees, strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Jesus Sucre gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. There you see Asdrubal Cabrera loosening up as he'll start us out in the home half of the first.
The Jets, the shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Batting second baseman.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Random in foul ground. A quick out number 1. Yoenis Cespedes digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moore is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Lucas Duda gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Elias Diaz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Elias Diaz.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Wheeler sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Striding into the box, Efren Navarro. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Efren Navarro.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Francisco Pena into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cliff Floyd will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. David Wright will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Leon scoops it up. Only play is going to be a first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Right fielder.
Michael Conforto stands in now with the bases empty and one away here following the RBI ground out.
Well, there's a lot of this inning left, and it's his job right here to get this rally started again. Don't be content with just one in this frame.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Diaz sprinting after it. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Runner goes for third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Random is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Zach Wheeler gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. And the runner's breaking for third. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Runner breaks for third. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 2-2 pitch. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at... Adam Moore leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Brian Anderson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Tyler Wagner comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there. Joe Random will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Left side. Leon comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Leon is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Sandy Leon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Walker settles under it near second. One down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Sucre. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Hit the other way out toward right field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
The left fielder, number 30.
Digging in, Elias Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
In there, strike one. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Efren Navarro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Francisco Pena stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Lucas Duda is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the free-swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Anderson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. David Wright stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get a header right now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Navarro has room. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Adam Moore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Wheeler's ready. Here it is on 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Tyler Wagner steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Michael Conforto comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Conforto.
High and deep to straightaway right. Sucre racing back, still going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit hard to short. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting.
Zach Wheeler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Squares with two outs and gets it down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Asdrubal Cabrera strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Squares with two outs and gets it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Neil Walker digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with two on and two out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big two-out AB right here, guys.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Joe Random makes his way to the box to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Called strike 0-2. Lined hard toward short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Sandy Leon comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money.
Jesus Sucre will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Elias Diaz will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Yoenis Cespedes will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pena giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. Lucas Duda will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
So 2 away now for the left-handed hitting Cliff Floyd. Grounded up the first baseline. Random fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Efren Navarro stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Wheeler gets the sign, the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Francisco Pena.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Walker settles under it near second. 2 down. Adam Moore will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had it. David Wright steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Sucre is in pursuit. Oh, and he botches it. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Michael Conforto will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Bounced weakly near the plate. Runner at 3rd here, nobody out. Chop foul wide of first.
That's foul.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Travis d'Arnaud strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at 3rd.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Right back at him and off his glove. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower left arm injury. Hard to tell how serious it is, however. Could be a range of things, and we're hoping it's something that doesn't keep him out for too long. Matt Grace will be summoned now to take over following the injury. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's on the move again from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now he's on the move again for second. This is in the air out to right field. Sucre moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Brian Anderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jesus Montero will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Joe Random digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Wheeler pauses, first pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Josh Smith is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. As Drupal Cabrera strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Out in front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Right side, hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Tyler Olson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. And now the runner's trying for third. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moore retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The first baseman,
Lucas Duda will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Sandy Leon. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Jerry Familia is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
leading off for Utah. Third baseman
Sandy Leon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he's retired here, one away. Jesus Sucre will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Elias Diaz makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. From his knees, the throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Here now is our final.